Good evening, this is your AI host, Jay. I'm here with the automatically generated, Journato, evening headlines on March 28, 2023. Climate lockdown anger drives Swiss grandmother to sue Bern at European court. Taiwan caught between superpowers as rival leaders visit China and US. The Guardian, former Taiwan leader Ma views Sun Yat Senator tomb in China tour. The Independent, why is China visit by Taiwan ex-leader so controversial? DW News. DW News, we are all Chinese, former Taiwan president says while visiting China. Reuters, Taiwan's former leader Ma begins China visit. Putin prepares Russia for forever war with West as Ukraine invasion stalls. David Lammy on regrets, Rwanda flights and racism. I've had so many death threats. Norwegian company says TikTok data center is limiting energy for manufacturing Ukraine ammunition. The Guardian, energy-hungry TikTok cat videos altering the course of armed conflict in Ukraine. Evening Standard, NATO ammunition maker ends up in queue for power behind TikTok. Bloomberg, Zelensky's new headache, China's TikTok app is stalling Ukraine's weapons supply, report. Hindustan Times, European ammunition maker says plant expansion hit by energy-guzzling TikTok site. Security guards in Qatar still being paid as little as 35p an hour. The Guardian, migrant workers' predicament post-FIFA World Cup. There is genuinely no work in Qatar now. The Indian Express, I haven't earned a single rial, Qatar migrant laborers left stranded and jobless after the World Cup. The Guardian, legacy, what legacy? Fight goes on for migrant workers in Qatar 100 days after World Cup. Denmark lifts Brexit-related deportation threat for British nationals. The Guardian, Denmark U-turns on Brexit deportation threat to Britons living there. The Independent, Denmark, new rules for residence permits issued for work and study purposes to become effective from April, SchengenVisaInfo.com. EU reaches deal on service stations for EVs, alternative fuels. Reuters.com, EU reaches deal to boost charging infrastructure across the bloc. EURACTIV, alternative fuel infrastructure, provisional agreement for more recharging and refueling stations across Europe. Précédents français du Conseil de l'Union Européenne 2022, EU reaches deal to roll out car charging points across bloc. Bloomberg, EU countries approve stability reserves for CO2 certificate market. Ukraine war, Germany sends much-awaited Leopard tanks. BBC, German Leopard 2 tanks now in Ukraine, Berlin confirms. The Guardian, Leopard tanks, Germany finally send battle tanks where Ukraine Day expect to tackle Russia. BBC, Ukraine receives Leopard, Challenger battle tanks. Al Jazeera English, first German Leopard 2 tanks delivered to Ukraine. Ecuador landslide, search for survivors after dozens of homes buried. Founder of Afghan girls' school project arrested in Kabul. Amateur gold digger finds record 4.6 kilograms nugget worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. The Independent, amateur Australian gold digger finds massive nugget. BBC, I made a shocking discovery after finding a rock. I was stunned by how much it was worth. The Scottish Sun, amateur gold digger finds huge nugget worth $160,000 in Australia. CNN, an Australian found AR 3 meters gold nugget with a cheap detector. SA has a history of similar rocks. 2 women stabbed to death at Ismaili Muslim center in Lisbon. Sky News, 2 killed in knife attack at Lisbon Muslim center. The Telegraph, Lisbon stabbing, 2 women killed at Ismaili Muslim center. BBC, police shoot suspect after 2 killed at Muslim center in Lisbon. Evening Standard, Portugal, 2 dead, several injured in Muslim center stabbing. Mexico, at least 39 dead and 29 injured after fire at migrant facility near US border. Sky News, fire at migrant facility in Mexico leaves at least 39 dead, Mexico fire latest updates, News 18. CNN News 18, Mexico migrants, deadly fire at Juarez Migrant Center kills at least 39. BBC, at least 39 dead after fire at Mexican migrant facility on US border. The Guardian, fire at migrant detention facility in Mexico kills 39 men. This was all for the news. Thanks for listening. Please do not forget to like and subscribe.